Coffee's for closers only.
So we've established my proposal is sound in principle. Now we're just haggling over price.
Let's see how much we're going for on eBay.
Man, it's the same as Dunkin' Donuts. Costs 15 times the price.
Welcome to Impact Pricing, the podcast where we discuss pricing, value, and the solo relationship between them. I'm Mark Stiving, and today it's just me. So why is it just me? Well, mostly because I didn't line up a guest for this week, although we're going to have that problem fixed for next week. But instead of playing a classic episode, I thought it would make sense just to talk a minute about why I do what I do. Feel free to skip this. It's totally okay with me. But in 2019, January 1st, in fact, I retired. I decided I didn't want to work anymore, but I'd been blogging on pricing every week since 2010. And I didn't want to break that streak. So I kept blogging. And then I found that I dearly love just sharing what I know. Probably my single most favorite thing is when I share something with someone and it has an impact on their life. I absolutely love that. I became an instructor. I used to teach scuba diving when I was much, much younger. I used to whitewater kayak and I would teach people how to kayak. I was a marketing professor for a while, so I would teach people at university. I love teaching. I love helping people learn and understand these concepts. And yet pricing and value are such important topics in all of business, and so few people understand it. And that's almost my mission now, is just to see how many people I can get to have a better understanding of how it is that buyers use value to make purchase decisions and how companies can then make better decisions, whether that's in pricing or even in marketing or product development or packaging. So we have a lot of impact, or have the ability to have a lot of impact on different customers. So I tend to work with small and mid-sized businesses. When I work with really large enterprise organizations, it's almost always with the sales team, because salespeople are trying to understand, what does value mean? When I work with small and mid-sized businesses, it's almost always with the executive teams, because they, want to know what value means, but they're not only trying to figure out how to sell the value better, they're also trying to figure out, how do we coordinate and organize our entire company so that we can deliver value and then capture that value we're delivering. And we need to do that in a way that makes sense to our customers. Lately, I've just been focused on two topics. If you read my blogs, if you read my Substacks, almost everything I write revolves around two things. One is pricing of AI, or maybe even using AI. Everybody in the world's fascinated with AI. I am working my derriere off to try to learn as much as I can, because I want to help people, especially when it comes to, how do you price products that have AI in them. The other topic that I work a lot on, I call context-driven pricing. And that's because all buying is contextual. Every purchase that's made is made in a different way than any other purchase has ever been made. There are contexts that are different. Some contexts matter a lot. Some contexts don't matter at all. But when we start thinking through context-driven pricing, that drives me to something I call a value architecture, which is, how do you structure the way you think, the way you've built your product portfolio, the way you have packaged your greatest features. And so we put all that together to say, how do we deliver and capture more value from our customers? And so that's what I've been doing. Feel free to reach out. I'd love it if you'd follow me. Let me know that if I've ever impacted you. It makes me very happy. But follow me on LinkedIn. Follow my blog on the website. Follow the Substack. It's mostly the same content. We have a newsletter that goes out once a month. Feel free to sign up for that, just in case you might miss some of our content. So I promise next week it won't be me. It'll be someone else. Well, it'll be me plus someone else. But for now, I hope you enjoy the podcast. I'd love it if you would subscribe. I would love it if you would leave us a review and a rating. But in the meantime, feel free to email me if you have any questions. Mark at impactpricing.com. Now, Go make an impact.